There was a good piece in the New York Times about this. I mean, where even some Israeli officials were admitting that they haven't held up their end of the ceasefire either. There's been a bunch of Palestinians killed during this ceasefire. The problem here, I think, with Trump's negotiating posture is that, again, it's just all the pressure is he's just trying to put more pressure on Hamas and on Gaza. But there's two parties here. And I think at the very least, people could acknowledge that, like, there has to be some pressure on both of them. And this is when, I just want to respond to a couple of the things Batya was saying, because there actually was really interesting news that broke on your show here, Piers. If you remember back a few weeks ago when you hosted a debate between Wesley Clark and Scott Horton.
Yeah.
And four-star General Wesley Clark, who's probably most famous for his 7 countries in 5 years comment that he had seen that this plan was all. He revealed very casually on your show that actually he had seen these plans back in 1991. And you know where they came from? They came from Paul Wolfowitz. And he said this was sanctioned by Israel, that Israel under George H.W. Bush's administration had the plan to topple all of these governments. This is a decade before 9/11. And then, of course, they lost the election. The plan got reignited when George W. Bush took over. But to Badia's point, there was no